What's good, Oozaru Nation? We got Dogwater here with his second place Gamma 1 and 2 deck profile from GX Gamers case event. So, got anything to say before we start deck profile?
No.
Alright, so what does your leader do?
Alright, so let's start off with the lead. Gamma 1 and 2. So on the front side, he just swings and you draw. That's pretty much it. But when you play a 2-cost unison, you get to awaken. The backside is where you really get going. Once you have 3 androids in your energy, you get to pick them up, put them back down. It has to be androids though, and you get to manipulate your energy and start drawing even more. But you don't draw and swing no more. You draw when you pass. So it's kind of tricky, but you'll get the gist of it once you start playing it more. So for the generic package, you gotta run the 1-drops that you place in your energy. I run 4 of the 17s and 3 of the 18s because crit and barrier. You always got to run barrier. A lot of popping stuff in this meta. So what you do is you charge this, you tap 1, you play it, and you ramp off the top of your deck. And he lets you fix your energy up. So if you charge, say, let's just put this, you could top 5 and fix it up and play something else that you want there instead. So those are your generic 1-drops. Let's go on to the next ones. 2 android limiters. Broken. You gotta remove markers off unisons. A lot of decks like King Cold, Cooler, they do their minus shenanigans with all this empower crap. You just remove a marker and it's pretty much done. The crazy thing is too, at the end of the game, once we're going in for like the kill, I'll block with this, it'll die. I'll revive it and block again, and then I'll pass, and then they'll pass. Next up, probably the best card in the deck. It gets charged in active mode, and when it's in your energy, if you tap a blue and a green, it gets played and bottom decks anything higher than their energy, or I believe equal as well. Yep. And it's a dual attack. A lot of the times, you have decks like Sin, U7, where they play a lot of high cost energy cards early. You just play this, bottom deck it, and you swing twice. You gotta run the androids that make you discard. Discard, a lot of times I don't even arrival it, I just combo it and make them pitch a card. You can block with it. It has dual attack, revenge, it can close a game. That's pretty much it for this one. You gotta run at least 3 searchers. I usually see my unison, so I don't have to ever use this, or use the other 1-drop that people like to play, where it top 5s, it adds a 2-cost unison. I use a hit unison, so this doesn't come up as much, but I like to add my red ribbons, so it's for consistency. The floodgate. If you don't run the floodgate, you're trash. I'm sorry. That's literally what wins you the game. A lot of decks don't really have anything to stop it besides U7, but even then, I usually floodgate twice in a turn, or I could just live off blocks and other stuff. Super combo. You gotta play this. You gotta manage your opponent's hand.
Always live.
It's always live. So if you play an aggressive deck, you could use these to rival your stuff earlier, and you get to manage their hand by making them bottom deck cards. It lets you rival your androids. It's really good. Blue Unison, please play it.
Broken.
It's literally the best card in the deck. U7, I win. Trunks Jetta, I win. It's a really good card. I get a block, it's a threat, I get to untap another energy, so I go untap 4. I go 3 off the lead, 1 off of this, I draw, and he's a double strike blocker. I won the case tournament, or I got second with the case tournament with the other unison, because I like going aggro, I like to swing a lot, but I changed it to this, because you gotta draw. You don't really draw a lot in this deck, so you want to go plus as much as you can, because you don't really waste a lot of cards in your hand. You're usually playing from your energy. So if you go +2 and you're not wasting anything in your hand, you get to a pretty high amount of cards pretty quickly. And then if you rival, he gains a marker too. So, and for a lot of matchups like Green Cooler, where they need to be on their awakened side to use their unisons in a combo, you could do their -1, tap 2, flip it, and then go for a game, and they have no combo power in their hand. It's just straight for the kill. I play these. I don't know if anybody else plays them, but I like it. I have a lot of energy in this deck. Sometimes you don't want to play a battle card because you know there's a counterplay waiting for it. With this, even if it does die, I still get value out of it. I get to bottom deck anything 6 or less, and then I get to bottom deck a card out of their hand. And the crazy thing is, if this stays, and they swing at me next turn and I have my energy up, I could combo it and they bottom deck another card. Beers Destroy, for the Sin matchup and a bunch of other decks, gets rid of things higher than their energy. Like I said, I don't draw a lot, so I want to use cards that filter. So if they swing at my lead, I usually just drop one of these and I draw, and then I get out of an attack. More things that stop big body hate. Dirty Burst, it's kind of self-explanatory.
Wins all red matchups.
It literally wins any red matchup. You play GT, you play U7, I go Dirty Burst, okay, you can't swing. Pass. MVP. Won me all my Trunks Jetta matchups. They use their freeze as a counter plays, I play this. They try to play the 4-drop, I play it. They try to do anything, I play it. It's probably the nastiest card in the deck. I run an Overwhelm, a lot of people don't, but I run Double Strike through. And then when you Overwhelm him, you draw 2 also. So he's a game ender. And I have energy up, so it doesn't feel too bad drawing 1. I run 2 Apes. I see people run 3. I feel comfortable with 2. With the hit unison drawing, I don't really think you need to justify 3. You could side another one in for the cooler matchup, but that's pretty much it. I like it at 2. 4 D-Madge. I run D-Madge. I don't run Chilled Army Token. The tokens blockers are very interactable nowadays, so I love to negate, have energy up, and do the stuff I do with the... Let me bring him out real quick. I get extra energy up to combo off these, and sometimes even arrival these or combo those out as well. It's more hand destruction. It lets me do more of these shenanigans. The blockers, they die. And at most of the... I played a Gamma Mirror match, and he had the token blockers, but he was in turn killing himself while I was staying at my 6 life. Uh-oh, where am I at?
Right here.
Over here. The best card in the deck, the Cell, broken. Tap 4, you board wipe. Doesn't ignore barrier, but it's still good. And it comes out with double strike off the effect, and it's got dual attack. So you're swinging double strike, dual attack, and when you activate a counter in a battle with this card, you have to bottom deck a card. So a lot of decks like that use Dormant or any Floodgate, they go -3 when you swing with this. It literally wins you a lot of games. And SCR. A lot of unisons. I like to take them.
It stopped Valkyr attacks.
GT, you auto win if you take it, unless they have another one, which is unlikely. Cooler, if they swing with Golden Cheeks, you take it, and then you can use it as well. Cell, they like the -7, I'll take it. And it stops battle cards from attacking, and it's a double strike threat, so that's pretty good.
Alright. Any shoutouts before you go?
Shout out to the King Cole player I lost to. I fucking ramped so bad. I had no androids in my energy, but he did well, so I'll give him props.
Alright. Thank you for your deck profile.